bro. Come here. Come right here. What's up? What's up? What's up, chat?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Tell me, what's your name?
My name is Jonte, y'all. What's up, y'all?
Yeah,
What's up,
yeah.
chat? What y'all on?
Came through.
Y'all good?
Hell yeah. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. So, bro, I got this bag. I got you some shit. Some shit. And I feel like that should be lit. Like, she from Atlanta or shit like that.
Alright,
So I'm gonna blindfold you, okay?
Alright.
Okay. So let me ask you this. What type of girls do you like, bro?
Like some thorough, like they gotta be just attractive, like you know.
Yeah.
You see.
Type shit.
Yeah.
On some real like,
So just make it make sense for me,
Explain your type of girl.
Classy for sure. Classy, calm, cool, no all that ghetto, nah.
Yeah. That ghetto
Attitude, all that goofy. No.
So tell me like wait, how many relationships have you been? My relationship, I've been in relationships like 2021.
I've been in like two, just high school and college.
High school and college?
Yeah.
How did both of those go?
You see what I said? I'm by myself now.
You said, what you mean?
I'm single.
Now, how long you been single?
Since April.
Since April?
Yeah. April 16th, something like that.
April 16? What happened to your last relationship?
Oh, girl. It was just like, I just came out of nowhere with like asking her like, cause you know how you find some like off in your relationship, like you just wonder like something off, like with you and her, like y'all like matching the same, or it's just the vibe ain't there for real. So it's just like I just get to ask her like something off, but you feel different in this relationship like that, and she kept telling me like when I can't do shit for her, it get hard like that. And then this one times like get tough cause like the week before that I had lost my job. So
What the
yeah,
wait, you saying she left you because you lost your job?
gang.
You lying.
Gang.
What the
I swear to God, I lost my shit like the week before. Like, I swear to God, it was like April 3rd or April 4th. One of them. So, like, the following week, it was like on Wednesday, I get to ask her, like, I feel something off. And like, I don't know. It's just you. I don't know. I just get to ask and like, where your head at about this like with us and like that.
Yeah.
So then she get the, ever since I bought a car, it's like, what do I even need you type shit. She ain't have one, you see what I'm saying? So I was taking her everywhere. I was doing this, I was doing that. So it was just certain situations like sounding on some ungrateful shit. So it was like, you not appreciative. Like, I didn't snap gang. Like, it's been times where like motherfuckers didn't have shit. Like, and I ain't even trying to lowball motherfuckers, but real life, motherfuckers didn't have shit. Motherfuckers couldn't, that shit.
And I've been there before. I mean, from looking at what you wearing, you know what I'm saying? You got Louis on and shit like that. Seemed like you're doing well after that shit. Now, so that matter. And I feel like, bro, I've been there and shit like that. And sometimes, but like that, bro, it's just better just like to pray and move on and go on with your ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On some cool shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it do. I'm gonna say this. It be like the levels, cause like growing up, I had everything I wanted. You see what I'm saying? So growing up for her, it was the opposite. So I get it, but it's like you ain't finna smack me in my face like that. That shit over. That shit goofy. You're not doing it.
No, I feel you. You're not letting that shit slide type.
Man, what?
Wait, have y'all talked or no?
No, not since the breakup. Not since the media shit going on.
Because I be talking to my exes. I'm not gonna lie, I be talking to my exes.
See, but that's when like, so how long? I'm saying like, how long do you wait though to talk? Like it be months or a year or something. Okay, so
listen, me and my ex, bro, like we'll talk shit on some cool shit. Like we cool though.
All right.
Like we got to the point where we've been broken up for so long to where we can talk and be straight. You know what I mean? On some shit where like it's not sexual or anything like that. Just being cool, like checking in.
That's what, see, but that's how it should be.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be no bash and shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's childish game. Yeah. That's how I feel like I was there for you when motherfuckers wasn't there for you. So it's like all that shit just be. It's like it's either you did it for the internet or it just wasn't fake. Like it was just fake as hell. One real love. I don't know, but that's what my head at the first week. Like when it happened, I'm like, this motherfucker love me for real.
On some real. I'm telling you, I was sleeping on the floor. Nigga sleeping on the couch. This couch you see when we came in? I was sleeping on this couch because I didn't want to sleep in the bed because we used to sleep in the bed together.
I was sleeping on my bed.
Oh, yeah. You wasn't hurt like that?
I ain't gonna lie. I was in my feelings for like a week, gang, because they just kept coming on.
I was in my feelings for 3 months, my.
Damn.
Yes, bro. I was hurt, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was hurt. But I feel that though. Like I feel that like when you really fuck with somebody, my shit's on the internet too.
Yes.
Type
my
shit.
On everything. Everybody calling me out. Even old heads. You see what I'm saying? Like motherfucker, you what's up, gang? Like all that shit calling me and telling me like, yeah, that what I seen and heard, then yo pops involved, all that shit, like
Yeah.
I ain't even like all that shit, but it is what it is. It happened.
All right, so listen, I just want to reach out because I want to make it up to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got a bad girl. You know what I'm saying? Bad looking female, Atlanta. She said you're her celebrity crush.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
So I feel like I'm going to bring her out and pretty much we're just going to get straight to it and just talk it out. Chop it up.
All right, bet.
All right, but you got to be quiet, though. Like, you can't say a word. Like, at all. Okay?
I got you, gang.
Like, at all.
I ain't finna say none.
Because I'm not going to, you can't say a word. Y'all just going to take off blindfolds. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so don't say nothing. Sit down. Sit down. Don't speak at all. Now, the count of 3, I'm going to have you guys take off your blindfolds. Don't say anything. All right, on 3, you're going to take off your blindfolds. In 3, 2, 1, you guys can take your blindfolds off.
This is so messy. Like,
What you mean, bro? This is not messy, bro. You know what I'm
this
saying?
shit really?
I'm just, bro, I'm for the guy.
Really?
I'm saying.
Wait, chat.
Hell no.
Chat.
Yeah, you ain't never.
Chat.
I thought you was bringing me some, you know?
Chat.
Chat. Like, I thought you was
Chat.
gonna bring me some, you know?
Chat. Like, can I say something?
Go ahead, say what you want.
Bro, we in Cali, right? Deshae like, what's your ex-boyfriend's Instagram? I'm like, I thought about it. I'm like, I'm finna give it to him. But then I'm like, nah, bro, because I know what he finna do.
No, listen.
It's okay, though.
Before we start, like, bro, because me, bro, I feel my, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I felt him, like, maybe he said I was a little bit more hurt than ever. But what's going through your mind right now, bro?
I'm calm. I'm cool. You know, we chilling. I'm chilling.
We're chilling. Because I'm not.
I ain't nothing.
I seen situations, and that shit had me fucked up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I felt it. I felt for both sides on some shit, you know what I mean? What's going through your mind?
I'm just shocked. I'm shocked as right now.
Now, listen, do you feel like this could, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, y'all could talk, like, to each other. Like, I feel like y'all can't even look at each other or something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, like, you know,
Oh.
he seemed like, my man seemed like he very, you know, respectable, really coming clean on like.
Hey, Jonte.
What's up?
How you been?
Make sure you put my brother too.
I've been chilling, working, just trying to enjoy my life.
I ain't been doing the same thing, running that up, you know.
What you been up to, buddy?
Really just working, stacking up my bread, you know. Trying
Tight
to better
shit.
myself, better my lifestyle.
Period. Love
That's,
here.
that's the only way to
That's
go.
the only way to
myself.
go. That's the
I
only-
fuck with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's just like a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying, man? My man's, you know, we was chopping it up, and I feel like my bro's he's been vibing, he's been level headed and shit like that. Honestly, what you been up to?
I've been chilling. I've been working.
You gotta keep going. Only way.
Y'all remind me of me and my ex. Okay, you know, I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? I honestly can't do this. So, because I'm not a professional at this, I have a therapist. Hey, therapist, pull up. So she's gonna actually help and bring us through and try to figure out what was the problem and what happened to this. Okay, with this.
Let's do it.
And I feel like
Aubrey Ebony.
Hi, Audrey. I'm Layla.
Hi, Layla. Aubrey Ebony.
Jonte. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
hey, we can sit right here. You can do your job. I just want to be here to listen.
Yeah.
That's all.
Can I have my $50 after this?
$50. I thought that the gave you.
Yes.
Oh, later. Okay. We put on a 20v1 and she chose and I gave her $50. But I feel
He
like
gave me 80. But
Yeah, you something. You gotta appreciate it.
no, I am. That's okay.
All right,
Whatever.
let's get into it because I feel like you're not talking enough. To,
Okay.
I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Can I start the
Go
session?
ahead. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
okay.
I need to stop screaming. I need to calm down.
It's okay. Take a couple deep breaths on me. Take 3. One more. Okay. So hi again. My name is Aubrey Ebony Williams. I have a master's degree in marriage, couple, family counseling, 1,000 clinical hours under my belt, and I've worked with over 100 creatives and provided mental health guidance and support. So it sounds to me like you guys have previously been in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me about what happened.
We dated for like a year and 4 months, and one day we just ended up having like this long conversation, and the conversation to me sounded like he was kind of like over our relationship kind of, and like at that point in my mind, I was more so on like, where's my next step in life? And it didn't feel like he was following those steps that I wanted to in my life personally. So it was kind of like, I'm gonna just put myself first. I'm gonna think about myself first and just like let it go, kind of, just so that I could get myself together and he could get himself together. And I thought we was like gonna be good and stuff or whatever until I did go on TikTok and said I was single after like 3 days of being single. But I only did that because like I had got my hair done. I was outside. Like he wasn't calling me, he wasn't texting me. And after we had a conversation, he just like hung up and was just like, okay. So at that point, it kind of just made me feel like, well, does he really care for real? Like, you know. So yeah, that's how I felt.
Okay.
So from my perspective, the situation went left off of just, I feel like emotions, like just saying about how they really feel, and it was just like had hand instead of just, you know, just brought to attention to tell me like the situation. Like I feel like you should have came to me about how you felt, but you didn't.
Instead of social media.
Yeah. Like you said.
Wait, what you mean?
Cause like you addressing that you single wasn't the problem. It was just the fact that when you settle for less, and now that your standards didn't change, you know what I'm saying?
So on social media, you said you felt as if you settled for less.
All I remember saying is that I was single and I broke up with him because I wanted to be single, and I said it was still much love and respect to him. And then after I made that video, he came out with like a Trapped in a Closet 65-part series, and at that point, I need to save face. I need to say something. But like, wait, what you say? I said.
You said that you settled for less.
I never thought I settled for less, Jonte.
I mean, that's what you addressed it though.
I don't remember saying that though.
Can I ask a question? Do you mind if I ask a question? It sounds like that statement, even if you feel like you don't remember saying that, it sounds like her saying that she was settling for less bothered you.
Yeah.
Why?
It was because like I feel like when you was down, it was like I was there. I was the one that was doing this, doing that. Make sure you have that. Make sure you have this.
So I wasn't doing the same thing for you. I wasn't.
When did it came? Like when did you really, you know?
But like I wasn't doing it though.
I ain't saying you didn't. I never saying.
But
you
that's
didn't.
what I'm saying. Like you never gave me my credit. That's another thing that hurt me. Like
you
never gave me my credit for nothing.
Yes,
like I could give
did.
you credit for everything. It's like you just like instantly just like went in. Like I don't know. It's like when I first brought it out, it wasn't to make you look bad or like none of that. And it's like when you came out about it, it was like everybody just started instantly hating me, and you had no problem with it. Like they was dragging the out of me. Like, and this is that you love. This is that you said you love for real. And it's like I get that it hurts you that I brought it to the internet, but I brought you to the internet. You feel what I'm saying?
And that's cool.
So
but
it was like
for real. Let me say this though. When we had our last talk, then I say, let it die down. Cause you never know. You like you said, I wasn't calling you, I wasn't doing this. But you know how we operate, you know how we work. But that's the reason.
You say you know how we operate, how we work. How do you guys operate? How do you work?
We always broken up and get back together. You know that the usual that relationship people do.
Cycle pattern.
Yeah.
Break up to make up.
And I feel like when we last time we talked, I said, don't go on the net. Don't do none of that. Just let it die down. We gonna see how this stuff gonna go. Cause we gonna see each other the following week. So that's why it made sense, you know?
But I'm in my head like this my I'm outside. He not saying nothing to me. Like this don't even care. Like what the and it's bro, 3 days is a long time when you be with somebody every single day. Like that 3 days felt like months. Like felt like a long time. And for you to not get no, it was just like okay, maybe I am single. Like maybe this is done for real. Cause like you said, we'll break up, we'll get back together, we'll break up and we get back together. And this time we broke up, it really felt like we was just done. And it's like you didn't care. You didn't care.
Did you remember what you said to me?
What I say?
About you getting in the car? It felt like what I don't even need you no more. You don't remember none of that?
I remember saying that.
Remember the other things you said too?
What I say?
I'm saying like that was really the main purpose. The car situation, everything when you down and you can't do really the situation was off you going out of town and I couldn't provide for a room. So mind you said, well, when times get hard, it feel like what do I even need you for? You don't remember that? So how I feel? It's like fuck my feelings, care about your feelings.
I feel like I'm more so looking at it in a perspective of like I was 19 at the time. My life was changing. It was a lot of shit going on. It was a whole bunch of opportunities coming my way. a lot of opportunities that I like probably couldn't have did because I was in a relationship with you,
Right.
and a lot of shit in my life was just changing, and it was just a lot for me to take in. Like, do I need to be single? Like, cause I was only 19, Jonte, so it just felt like I'm choosing my life already, and I haven't even lived my life for real. Cause I had been with you since we was at NIU. I was like what, 18?
18.
I was young as hell. We was young as hell, and we went through a lot of.
Right.
And I feel like that was another thing that like kind of put a toll on our relationship. We had went through so much. It was like a lot of us. It was a lot for us to both take in at our age that we was, and without like a lot of guidance or like how to do this or how to do that, because we don't have the best examples at home.
I want to interject for a moment. I want to interject because I'm hearing everything that you guys are saying. It sounds like there's some pain in both of you guys' spaces, even if it's a light pain that you don't want to admit to.
Right.
But what do you guys want right now with each other?
I just want to live my life. Like, just, you know.
You just what?
Just want to live my life. I don't see no relationship.
Okay, so you don't want a relationship going forward. Okay. How do you feel?
On some real shit, for real, for real. Before me and Jonte even got together, we was friends, and I always told him like, you know, you was always supposed to be my dog. You was always supposed to be my friend. And like, I think I just be more so hurt that I just can't call him. Like, not even like, cause like when we broke up, he told me like you could call me whenever, da da da. And it just didn't feel like that no more. And like, I guess like now I feel like I'm at a point where like I haven't had him in my life for so long. So like I've learned to like navigate through like differently. But at that point, I did still just I still wanted to be able to just talk to him or like me be able to call him, like we could talk or something. But once it hit the internet and stuff, everything just like kind of just got ruined. And then like even like the whole even like the way your family treated me, like I thought we was really cool. Like I thought we was really like on some real shit. I thought I was like, you know, like what the like y'all gonna do, like what, like
how the family treated.
I'm saying.
Let me interject for 1 second. What was the family situation that you're speaking of?
So when I made my video, Jonte ended up.
Do you mind looking either at him or at me? I know it's a little hard sometimes.
Okay, when I made my video or whatever, I understand I hurt your feelings, and like I said, you have the right to say however you feel, however you want. That's your platform. Speak your mind how you truly want to speak your mind. Me personally, my family never came at you. My family never said nothing to you. My mama let me do me. My mama let me say whatever I was gonna say. My mama let you say whatever you was gonna say. Cause at the end of the day, this was between us. I was not in a relationship with your mama, with your auntie, with any your cousins, all of the people that was threatening me. I was not in a relationship with them. I was in a relationship with you, and I did so much with your family.
What led to that? What led to
it, Jonte?
You didn't bring mom to the internet?
Your mom texted me. Did she
telling
not
you
text
get
me
it?
a long paragraph?
I
Why
read
is
it.
your mom
I read
texting
it.
me?
Because she telling you get off the internet.
And
You
did
was on
she
the
not
internet.
threaten me? She said I don't play about my son. What does that mean?
Your mom don't play about you.
But my mama didn't text you that.
2 years ago. What was the situation? 2 years ago.
Jonte, 2 years ago.
2 years ago. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying
Jonte,
you gotta.
2 years ago.
It's
you
still.
Be living. That's my thing. You live in a past.
I don't. I live with everything. I live with everything in me. All the situations that happen.
Okay. Well, I want you to like admit, my mama, when we broke up, my mama didn't come at you disrespectfully. She didn't come at you crazy. She do none of that.
Mama came at you and said, "Lay, get off the internet." Lay, you was on the internet every day. After I said what I said that day, wait, hold on. Jonte, I said something one day.
Jonte,
you was on the internet for 5 days straight.
And because they were dragging the shit out of me.
Who fault is that? Who said who fault was that?
So it's my fault they were dragging the shit out of me?
Yes. I told you not to go to the internet. I told you.
We don't want to accuse anybody for how other people respond to a situation.
Okay.
We can't blame anybody for how outside people respond to a situation. People will respond. It sounds like one of the things you want from him is to admit that your mother would not address him like you felt like his mother or family addressed you when it came down to you guys' conflict. Is that one of the things that you're wanting? Okay. It also earlier sounded like you might have still wanted a friendship with him, or you kind of missed having him around to talk, but I could be wrong. Right now it seems like you might be feeling different.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm cool.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know really what I was expecting for real, but like I know what type of person you are. I know like your characteristics. I really wasn't expecting nothing else for real, other than like you just being like nonchalant and like I'm living my life. I don't care. That's why like.
I mean, but
like,
it's been months. Why
right.
not continue it? You see what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I don't have a problem with continuing it. I just feel like I don't know.
It's not a nonchalant attitude. It's just what at a point it's over with. Like, we ain't been together since April. It's July. Right. It's like it's been time over.
So you guys feel like you're coming to an end. You're done with the relationship. Yeah. You no longer want a friendship with him. It sounds like you're kind of okay in that space. And tell me if I'm wrong.
I mean, I kind of did. Like I did. I'm not gonna lie. I did. But like now talking to him, it's like he don't get no. So it's like I shouldn't.
Do you care? Okay, so if there was a friendship opportunity to have with her,
I just feel like
not even friendship. Like, what can I'm gonna cut you off. I was really in love with you. Like, I was genuinely really in love with you. So like,
but
it's like.
Let me say this. That's the problem.
And the reason why we broke up, like, it was nothing that like could have been like fixed type. Like, I was like when I broke up with you. It wasn't like I'm never gonna get back with this nigga. I hate this nigga. No, I still have love for you. That's the crazy part. I still have mad love for you. That's why it's like it kind of hurt. Like he don't get no fuck, but it's like I can't get mad that he don't get no fuck because that's just him. At the end of the day, I just gonna have to continue to keep living my life and just.
But I got this question like. What made you? Why would you bring it to the net of seeing one other name? Like at the end of the day, look, you 20, I'm on 40. She not no kid. She not none of that.
So why?
But I'm saying no. She texts you as a saying, "Lay, get off the internet." Lay, you was on the internet for every day.
Jonte, because they were
I get it.
What
But
do you mean? You don't know how that feels.
Who brought that attention? Who said?
You don't know how
I
that
said let it
feels.
die down for a week. I said the last conversation.
I know what you said, but
right. So why you didn't listen? We both have a couple page, right? We could have both came to agreement. Let's tell the people that we done. You know what I'm saying? That's
but
how
I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, I'm finna get on. I'm finna say I'm single. Okay, like it ain't shit to get back on text. I can be like, I'm just playing y'all. This my like this. They knew you was my motherfucking man. That wasn't shit. That was not nothing. You like. Oh my god.
It's the fact that you seen me though.
There's a lot.
What you mean I see you?
Yeah,
I did see you.
I'm seeing.
And you didn't say nothing about the post. That's the part that threw me off. We literally saw each other. I sent you the money that day. I went to go get my stuff. You said nothing to me. If you really felt some type of way about that video, Jonte, on my daddy, I would have deleted that shit. On my daddy, I would have deleted that shit.
So you brought it to the net.
He didn't say nothing. Okay. He just started going off.
Okay. Hold on. Pause for a second.
You made another video the same.
Give me a second. I appreciate that. So you never addressed the video that is also part of the reason why your mom sent her a text. You never addressed any of it. Okay. If you were to address it, what would you have said?
Take the video down.
Okay. And then that would have stopped, it sounds like, some of the other things that might have happened after that.
Yeah, but I say it wasn't more so like she announcing that she's single. That wasn't the problem. I didn't find that an attitude. I just was like, okay, cool. But it was like when I'm settling for less, that was the whole thing I didn't like. Like, you settling for less, and now when your standards change, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my whole concept of that situation. That's when I brought it to attention to say something. Because at first, I'm like, yeah, you single, go ahead. You announced it on your page, you ain't say nothing bad about me. It was nothing. It was cool. But when you said the settling less part, that's what triggered me. Like, that's what made me, okay, cool, that's what you want to do. And after I kept telling you, because we had this problem in the past, I said, stop going to the net with us. I said, let it die down for a week. The last conversation I had, I thought she had to understand because from my last situation. You see what I'm saying? So she just was.
What last situation?
At school.
What last situation?
At school, you remember?
Wait.
Huh?
Wait, what's up? Say it in my ear.
I'm open to that.
Can you say it in my ear?
You don't remember?
No, what situation?
Every time we broke up during school, when we was on and off, you brought it to the net. Did you or not? Oh, you remember? Oh.
And so the last conversation before the video was.
But see, but can I say something? He said every time. Oh my God. Sorry.
It sounds like one of the last things you mentioned. per your last argument before the video was posted was to not go on the internet.
Yeah,
we
because
did.
I didn't know whether I was gonna get back.
I
with
can admit
her.
that we did come to that agreement. We did. I ain't gonna lie, we did.
Okay.
But I was like, really in my head, I'm like, nah, we didn't just break up. So I'm like, let me make the video sound single and see if because he didn't text me at all. I really just wanted him to call me on some real shit.
So it was almost
Yes,
like
I really just wanted him to call me and text me and be like for real. Like you, like this what you doing?
Had she not posted the video, would your feelings have changed?
I probably would have been cool.
Can I say
My
something?
feelings probably would have been way different because I don't like bad energy like with situations that I'm in with. Like I don't. What you finna say? I don't like bad situations. I feel like we should be cool because that's how we started out. That's how you always start out. So, and then we was real life like this. So I feel like it shouldn't even went that way, the way it did.
So it sounds like you guys had like a solid bond, but then once social media gets in the way, that's kind of when things are.
It was like the
between.
comments and like
Social media, and that's what's gonna happen. You cannot control other people's comments. Trust me when I say that. I'm sure you guys also know. On the outside looking in, it looks like there's some love and care still here, even though it might not feel like it. I feel like it looks to me from the outside in that there's still something there. I know on your end. And it sounds like if this video hadn't happened, then your feelings wouldn't have changed, which for me makes me think that there are still feelings there. If it's just the video aspect that made you change up your feelings based on also the things that happened around that. Would you say you have no feelings for this woman you're sitting across from?
Nah.
Okay.
It ain't like I don't have no feelings. I still care. I still wish her the best. She always knows. Like I always push her hard. I didn't.
I'm not making that face because of that.
Nah.
I would have never let the motherfucking internet drag you like that, dude.
So you wanted him to defend you from the internet? Okay.
I feel like we went through so much shit just for you to sit there and let all these people drag me about some shit that you know wasn't fucking true.
But I want to know.
And
you
then
ain't
why
never
would you
think
let
about
the
my
internet...
feelings though. That's the thing. That's really the problem. You never thought about my feelings. What you said, you still saying this internet shit.
Did you think
I'm
about
saying you
his
never
feelings when
think
you
about my
posted the
feelings.
video?
What you said to me.
No.
So I supposed to come back to you?
You right, Jonte. I'm sorry.
She apologized.
I accept it.
Okay. Do you think you can maybe give an apology for you can't apologize for your mom or at least how that made her feel. Do you think you can give her what she's asking?
That was a
for?
lot, Jonte.
Well, I'm gonna just say you know she never meant nothing like that.
It wasn't even just your mama. Like your cousin's threatening me. Your auntie threatening me.
Cousin?
Jonte, I got all the messages, bro.
I don't know about cousin. I don't know about my auntie.
Sounds like a lot of people were after her and she felt uncomfortable and they were coming from your side of the
Y'all was
pond.
trying to pull up to my house. All
It was
type of
off her though.
You
know what I'm saying?
and then wait, can I ask you this question?
When you
wait, can I say something? What you blow my little brother's phone up for?
Because you had me blocked.
So
I called you when you
my
said
little brother for
to talk to your mom.
What you trying to talk to my mom for?
Because it ain't finna go like that.
What's finna go like what?
Because you need to understand where you was
Because I'm
wrong.
trying to
You need
figure
to
out what y'all
understand
was
where the
trying to
fuck
pull
you
up
was
to my
wrong.
career for.
What?
I was just trying to figure out what y'all was trying to pull up to my career for.
You know my auntie don't play about mom. I don't even know. They all don't play. You know family. You know how my
And
people
I didn't do
do.
nothing to your mama.
You brought her name up in the
Cause
situation.
she texted me.
Okay, so
what
that
was
means
she texting me
so
for?
the correct way was to go and say it on that.
And you know your mama was already talking about me and all this other extra.
About you when?
Talk,
saying what? What she say?
Say, bro,
I'm saying what you said that she was talking about you.
Let's
so what
do
she
that.
say?
It sounds like a lot. It sounds like there were threats. It sounds like there were people potentially wanting to attack her. It also sounds like your mother was. Can you give an explanation on what was said to you from his mother that is making you and not?
I'm gonna come whip your mother. Da 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 da.
After what you said, right? After what you said.
Yeah, because I went on live and I said his mom texted me. Cause why is she?
No,
me?
you said my mother never liked you. That was the narrative that you put out there. Before the live even ended, I was watching.
Okay.
Right. That wasn't. That's what you said. You said my mother never liked you. That was never the case. You know. Come on now. You done stayed at my house and she done cooked you back. You know how my family was treating you. Come on now. Don't fake it.
Right.
I think she still might be seeking an apology though for the negative behavior that she experienced from your family, even though it sounds like she did experience love, positive energy. From
I apologize for that. You felt like it was. You could have came to me.
Wait, let's go back and that's not any accusatory.
Okay.
She's asking, I think, just for a simple apology because her feelings were hurt from people she thought gave her a different version of love, respect, and she wasn't getting that. She's hurt by that.
I'm gonna say I apologize for I wasn't trying to bash on that. That was, you know me as a person. You know I didn't come for you like that. Two, I apologize for feeling some type of way about my mama, my auntie. But you could have came to me. That you felt like they was coming at you. You could have came and told me. You could have called me. Same way. Same way I called you, you could have called me. We could have talked this. We could have had that situated that same night. And it would have been nothing else. But when you didn't want to hear my perspective, when I told you, you 19, I'm 40. The levels is different. I wouldn't come at
So
your.
why did
I'm saying,
you
but I wouldn't
text
come at
me?
your mother.
Like-
But I'm
It
saying you
also
could have
sounds
came
like
at
we
me,
need to
and I
have
could
boundaries.
have talked to my mama. You know what I'm saying?
Let me pause this for a sec. It sounds like even whether it be this relationship or future relationships, boundaries and how parents are able to communicate with your partners. I think there's a really clear line that should or shouldn't be crossed. And let me rephrase this because I want to make sure I'm saying things right. There should be boundaries in place where lines aren't crossed, especially as it pertains to parents diving into intimate relationships. So going forward, I think it's important to set those boundaries for yourselves. Why are you making that face?
Because this shit is so funny, like.
I'm listening. I haven't said a word this whole time.
Okay, no, but I mean, I think it's important if you have outside factors interfering with the entity, that's going to cause more problems, and that's what it sounds like happened.
But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, not to interrupt you, this how he apologized and stuff like that. I think maybe, I don't know, just being the only guy in here, you know what I'm saying, maybe like I feel like he probably wants an apology just for like going to the internet instead of going to him, or just like, you know what I mean? Just
Okay.
like,
And I felt like
you know,
we got that. I thought we got that apology, but if we didn't clearly state that, let's.
Okay, can I apologize better?
No, I don't
apologize.
think that's real.
No, for real. No, real shit. We did have an understanding that we wasn't gonna go to the internet until we both felt comfortable, and I did cross that. But I did it because I wanted you to talk to me, but you didn't talk to me, and maybe I went about that the wrong way. Maybe I should have just texted you, but at that point I was like very prideful and like I just wanted my nigga to call me, like. But yeah, I just wanted some attention, but I'm like, I am grown, you know. I should have just used my big girl voice and put my big girl panties on, and yeah, and like.
Do you feel like you learned from the situation?
I definitely learned from the situation.
Do you feel like you learned from the situation?
Yeah, I feel like I learned.
What would you guys feel like you took away from this relationship? Because that's what relationships are about: is learning how to be better for, if not yourself, for the next partner or for each other. Again, if it happens later in life. But let me know something that you feel like you learned out of this relationship, something positive.
Something positive.
Or if it's hard, that's okay too. But I don't want it to be accusatory. I want it
I
to be
feel
something
like
you get.
before like the whole family thing happened, I did really enjoy how like I was with his family. I definitely learned how to like open up more with people's family and stuff. I do think I became more understanding for sure. I didn't used to trick off on this until I started with him. So I don't know. I used to not trick off because I ain't had no money, but I started getting money, so I started tricking the shit, and I don't know. Yeah, I liked that though. Like we was able to like give each other stuff and like
Yeah, it sounds like his family was able to provide you with a space to open up and be a little more understood. It sounds like he really gave you that, and that's something you took away.
You said something positive, right?
We spent 2 Christmases together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say when I lost my job in November, like last year, I lost my job. The next week after, we both got in a car accident, and when I didn't have it, she was there, and that was just like, okay, cool, like she riding with you, she down for you, so
You felt supported.
yeah, I felt love, caring, all that.
Yeah.
But I feel like even when I didn't have, I feel like I still was always there, and it's like that hurt my feelings. How like you just like you really came on the internet and told these people that I was there for her when she was down. Jonte, I wasn't there for you from day one. Since we have started with each other, I wasn't there because I ain't had no money to give you. I wasn't there for you.
Our relationship was never about money.
But this is what I'm saying though. This is turn out understanding. I don't like how you did that because I was always there for you, Jonte. Always, even when nobody else was there.
Right.
I was always there.
Right.
Always. So that hurt my fucking feelings that you got these people talking about some. Oh, she's a gold digger. Oh, she only done. No, because it was never that. We didn't have shit together. We didn't have nothing.
We didn't.
We didn't have nothing at all. And this is the storyline you finna go with. When you know deep down inside, I didn't break up with you because, come on, bro. Like, you know real shit. And that's why my motherfucking feelings was hurt. That's why, on some real shit. That's why my motherfucking feelings was hurt.
But my feelings was hurt. When you
I
said that to me, it made me feel like, what was I a bogus? Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it sounds like you guys.
Did I do my part or what went wrong? I didn't know.
But I feel like we had a whole hour conversation, and the conversation that we had was about all of this. So it's like, how can we have had that conversation and you turn around and you say all this other extra?
No,
I feel like
matter
at
of fact,
that
let's just
point,
say we both did. We're not gonna keep saying what we said. We both did.
We both did.
So let's just both own it till we both talk to each other.
We both did, but I want you to admit and say that when I did come on the internet and said I was single, I never bashed you. It was never my intention to bash you.
That's what I said.
And when you came on the internet, it felt like to me your only intention was to make me look bad. Because Jonte, if anybody else didn't know, you knew how I felt about my image. If anybody else know, I used to talk to you about this all the time. You know I did. You know I did. So for you to have all of these people attacking me and you don't even give a to say anything, that shit really fucking hurt my feelings, because that shit, you don't know how that with me. That shit really with me for real, on some real shit. Like, I was mentally going through it, and you would never understand how that shit feels ever. Right. And it's like you just don't care. You didn't care on some real. Like, if I would never have told you this right now, you probably still wouldn't have gave no. People still dogging me out to this day about you, and I didn't even do nothing to you.
How do you feel about what she's saying?
I wish it didn't go like this. I promise you, I wish. She knows that I never meant harm or anything, because I was looking at it, but I just was like, dang, like, we both did it. Like, I got blocked. I couldn't even call or talk to her, so it was just like, I didn't know what to do. It was just too much on the internet.
I want you guys to just think about all the things that we've talked about this session thus far, all the uncomfortable moments that you've had, whether it be from parents or the internet or each other. I want you to just really take all that. There's some great moments, but we're going to focus only on the bad for a second, just for a second, because it hurts. And it looks like it hurt both people, whether it be not being defended or being abandoned for those 3 days, or saying things like it was a monetary value, that you weren't worth it, or whatever the things are. Right. And I just want one I'm sorry from one person to the other that encompasses and covers everything that you guys might have done, or whether it had been on purpose or not on purpose, and just one good I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Do you forgive him?
Yeah.
Okay.
My intention was never to be in tune with you, Jonte. That was literally never my intention, bro.
Can I hear your?
I'm sorry.
I accept.
Okay. It's a lot of feelings and a lot of emotions in here, and I know earlier in the session you said you didn't want anything going forward with this. It sounds like she might still want something, or may not want something.
No, I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I want from him at this point, like, I don't really want, like, no relationship. Only reason why I probably, like, never date you again is because, like, how your, my bad, I didn't mean to curse, how your family came at me, and I just felt like I didn't spend 2 Christmases with y'all. Like, I didn't bought the whole family gifts. Like, I didn't did the whole 9, and just, like, for that to be the outcome, like, motherfuckers couldn't even been like, y'all need to calm down, like, y'all need to talk this out. Like, it was straight attack mode. Like,
so my auntie never came in.
Melody did, and I'm gonna admit that.
She never came in. She told you stop going on the internet. She told you every time.
She did.
You didn't listen.
She did.
And we've apologized for actions on both sides. We don't have to keep doing the accusatory thing. You guys both, if anything, it's only really you two who knows what went down behind closed doors and the truth behind it. Both you two know the true intentions and energy behind both of you guys. You know her. She knows you. It sounds like you guys are really close. It sounds like there is still love and care for each other. And it sounds like you guys might need to take just a little bit of time from each other. Let some time pass, heal.
Because 3 months is not a long time. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it's not.
90 days is a short amount of time, but it sounds like with time you guys might be able to have a light friendship. What do you guys feel about that? Do you guys feel like you can have a light friendship starting off in a few months to where we can?
I literally just seen this boy. Okay. Like, I literally just seen this. Like, chat. I just seen this. We literally walked past each other like we were strangers. Like we were just strangers. Like I wasn't there just living with this boy.
This is our
Like
first time talking since.
yes,
Man,
this is our first time talking since we broke up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Literally, we have not had not one conversation. Like
We seen each other like
literally,
like that.
like literally.
Like you know how you ain't trying to look at a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how I am, I'ma look straight. Hey, I
Yeah.
don't see you on it.
Why were you guys avoiding each other?
I mean, cause when
Like,
you
what we
never
gonna
talk,
say?
it was so much
What we
said.
say? I didn't know what to say.
So much said.
I didn't know what to say.
Do you guys feel like, let's say, call it 6 months, you guys would be able to get together and it'd be cordial and it'd be casual and
I mean,
But
I got
I'm
no
gonna
problem.
say how you felt about my people, or how you felt, how my mama, everything. That's how I felt when the situation happened 2 years ago. I never brought it because it didn't bother me that much. But it did, like I don't know if her people gonna f with me for real. I didn't, you know.
Right.
if you could say one like last, hey, this is how I feel about this situation and wrap it up and kind of close the door at least in this moment, what would you say?
I would just like to say that I don't want to be into with you. I don't want no beef with you. I just want you to be happy. I want you to enjoy your life. I want you to stay positive. I want you to keep growing. I want you to just work and just become that nigga that you know you could become.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's all I ever wanted for you, was to become that person that you know that you could become.
Right.
So that's really all. I mean, I don't wish no ill intent towards you, and I forgive your family at the end of the day. Like, them your people, like, they supposed to ride for you at the end of the day. So, I mean, me on my
But
end,
it's not even.
Let's let her finish because I want to hear your final statement. As
Okay.
well.
me on my end, if you don't want nothing to ever do with me again, I can do nothing but respect that. And, you know, it is what it is. But, like, even if we see each other again, like, I don't want you to be like, oh, this weird. Like, it is what it is. Like, it's cool. Like,
We
you know,
can definitely. I feel like some point in time we can definitely chop it up for real. Like, you know, if it was willing to, like, on both ends, like, where we just felt like we want to come to each other. Cause I ain't gonna lie, we was together for a year and 4 months. Like, we went through a lot of, like, not kicking with nobody, just us two every day, like living with each other, all that. So I feel like, you know, I dip deeper than anything. So,
Do you guys feel like you could hug? Is that like an uncomfortable? Oh, I saw a smile.
Y'all can They from
Yeah,
Chicago. They don't like that sweet
I'm from
shit.
Chicago.
yeah.
I went to
we
Haiti,
can
but we're not.
do this.
How do you guys handshake?
Bring it in.
Hug? Can we might as well do the whole thing. You might as well stand up too. You might as well join her. She's gonna stand up, meet her where she is. I love that. I love it.
why your heart racing like that?
What you mean? Come. How you coming?
But it sounds to me like you guys in a couple of months could maybe like reconnect and start over in a healthy space after you've learned from this experience, after you've heard each other's side of the story, after you've expressed kind of how you felt and how you saw the situation. And so, anything else you guys feel like you need out of me at this very moment?
That was federal.
I think this went well.
Sorry.
And you know,
This
don't be
went really
sorry.
well.
No, and as a person from Chicago, I'm from Chicago myself, 6'9" in Paxton. I went to NIU myself.
I am.
Go Huskies!
Go Huskies. I understand sometimes how hard it can be as humans overall to express yourself, to be vulnerable, to be open. But I'm really proud of the work you guys did here. You were able to apologize, accept. You were able to accept or
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know what to expect when I got out here.
Me neither. Nobody knows what to expect. But I think this ended in a positive space, and it sounds like you guys can reconnect, and it's actually the end of our session.
Okay, that was good.
I appreciate
That
y'all
was
for
actually
coming.
good.
You know what I'm saying, Jonte, I appreciate you for coming, man.
Appreciate it,
Honestly,
man.
for real, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate
Appreciate it.
Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Honestly.